Well, with me right now is John Luby, who is the president of the Duplicate Bridge Club. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
And, you know, I commented just a few minutes ago that the opportunity for people to learn to play bridge in this community is easy to do. And you folks with the Bridge Club make it easy and understandable for people who have never played before. And they feel bridge is going to be very complicated and hard to do. And like any game, of course, like chess, you learn the fundamentals pretty easily, but it takes years to become a master, and really, but that's part of the fun.
It is. It's a lifetime, process of learning. But one of the things we've started just in the last month or so is a beginning bridge class where you really don't have to know all of the conventions. You learn the play of the hand and you just get started in bridge. And we have one more of those classes coming up next Monday.
Okay.
Where if someone has never played cards before, never played bridge before, it's an opportunity to kind of see what it's like and get interested in it. And then coming up in January, we're going to have a Learn Bridge in a Day.
Yeah.
It'll be on Sunday, the latter part of January, where we will have. It's a program that American Contract Bridge League puts on.
Okay.
And so we're going to have it here. We did it last year.
Yeah, I remember.
And we had about 70 people come. And of that, we've kept 40 of those interested in bridge. Some people just don't have an interest, but and they're still playing every Saturday morning. That group has been playing, and they have a lecture first, and then they have a supervised play, and so people can just show up if they're starting beginning. You can show up to that Saturday morning class and get a lecture and get started again. But starting again in January, and then February we'll have the follow-up where we have a program of how to learn the basics of bridge.
Okay, and that's a great way to get started. Now, the workshop that's coming up, it's next Monday, which is the 23rd.
Actually, it's November 20th.
Oh, November 20th, okay.
We've got well-known...
I thought there was one coming up and then, because they're about a month apart.
Well, on Monday we have again, it's that beginning bridge.
Right, this coming Monday.
This coming Monday, and it's the last of 4 sessions that they had. But if you haven't ever played, it's still a good, coming just to learn. You learn that you've got 13 cards and put them in suits and play of the hand a little bit. So it just gets you started in the basics of bridge.
And then on the 20th, as we have up there, you have more of a workshop, right? So tell us about that.
Well, we have Barbara Seagram,
who has somebody there.
Written 26 books on bridge. And her most famous book is 25 Conventions You Should Know.
Okay.
So she's on her way to the North American Bridge Championships in San Diego right after that. So she's going to give a workshop and lecture at our Bridge Club on November 20th. And so she's very fun and very knowledgeable and an excellent teacher. So it's a limited number of people that can sign up for it, and we're about 2/3 already filled. But if you want to, learn bridge from one of the experts and just enjoy her lectures, it's an excellent opportunity. She is going to be teaching defensive strategies against suit contracts, which when you have a partnership, I play with my wife, and so we have partnership agreements as to what if someone. I want that card back, I lead a higher card, or there's different strategies, or you leave an odd card instead of an even card. So she'll go over strategies that, if your partner plays and they don't want you to lead it back, they signal by what cards they lead. So it's a really, good way to make your bridge better.
Okay. And for people who want to do this, obviously it's open to the bridge folks, but then it's just open in general to people on November 20th.
Right. Well, one of the things we have is guests of our membership, or we have, if somebody just wants to come, we'll arrange that they're a guest of one of our members, so that anybody can come, but they would be a guest of one of our residents.
Okay. Now, as far as just the club in general, you play all the time. several days during the week, right?
We play every day from 12:30 till about 4. There's a game,
Okay.
and then we have a couple special games where we play Tuesday evening and Thursday evenings. And on Tuesday evening, there's a free pregame lecture, and then there's a novice game that, as well
Okay.
as a open game that evening as well.
Okay.
And so, but every day there's bridge available, and we have about 150 to 200 people every day playing bridge.
Now, do you need a partner, or can you just
Well,
show up?
Well,
How
you
does
show
that
up
work?
and we'll find a partner for you. But
Okay.
it's always best if you can, develop a partnership that you what your signals are.
Yeah.
That you. It's always best, to have a partner. But we'll find you a partner.
Yeah. 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 That's a good way to go, and you meet so many different people.
Well, I
in
met my
general.
wife there.
There you go. You never know. That could happen. And often we talk about just the way it keeps your mind going with
Well,
bridge.
bridges, there's things to say in order to have a full life, and that you want to be active physically and be active mentally.
Yeah.
And so bridge is a great way to be active mentally. We have people that are in their 80s, 90s, and we've had a few people in their hundreds that are coming and playing bridge.
Yeah.
And so one of the fortunate things about living in our community is there's lots of things to do. But bridge is a great one to keep your mind strong, because you never quit learning bridge.
Now, you mentioned these books by this person, Barbara Seagram. Does she do like a beginning book, like if you want to learn to play bridge?
She does.
I look at these; they're kind of
These
specialized.
are different strategies
Yeah.
that you have, but she does a beginning bridge book as well.
Okay.
She's written 26 books.
Okay.
But one of the books that we are in promoting now is called Beginning Bridge Using 2/1.
Okay.
And that's kind of the modern bridge system. When I started playing bridge when I was in junior high school. My mother
Oh,
taught
wow.
us how to play bridge. And we used the Gorn method. Well, it's kind of passé now. Nobody that I know of plays, well, there might be one or two people that still play Gorn. But people have moved on to modern bridge,
Okay.
where right away whether you're going to game. It just seems to be a better system that
Okay.
people play. And so we like to start people off if they're beginning bridge learning, so they don't have to relearn something. They learn a system that they can use for their lifetime.
Okay, and that's a good thing, because that's one of the things I think people worry about with bridge is all these different systems they hear about, and they want to be able to play the game and be good at it, or at least good enough that.
Well, one of
they
the
can
things
enjoy
about
it.
bridge is that it's stratified.
Yeah.
So you don't have to play against experts, or if you do play against experts, it's still handicapped.
Right.
And so but
understand,
basically
yeah.
we have a novice program, an intermediate program, and an advanced program, so that you can play at the level that you're comfortable with. You don't have to be intimidated by somebody that has been playing bridge for 50 years and knows a lot more than you. But one of the good things about that is they'll teach you.
Yeah.
They're not going to be mean to you and say, well, you shouldn't have done that. They'll say, well, if you want help from them, they're willing to give you some help.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if people want to learn more, the website is easy. It's lagunabridge.com, and all the different information is there. There is the beginning bridge class that's coming up for this Monday on the 23rd, but then you have your workshop coming up on November 20th, which is also on a Monday, and you're going to have your guest speaker there, Barbara Seagram. So
We
that'll
are,
be
and we
fun.
look forward to seeing anybody that wants to play bridge come in, and we'll talk to you about it and get you lined up.
All right, do they have to bring their own cards?
No, we have lots
Okay.
of cards.
Okay, there you go. All right, we'll be right back. John, always good to see you. You take
My
care.
pleasure.